everybody, what's going on today? Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to do a video that's going to be a bunting tutorial, and it's been requested by a few of the subscribers out there, so I want to go ahead and do this bunting tutorial video for you guys and show you guys exactly how to do it. So you guys, as always, do me a favor, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe. And I do want to say real quick, it is not going to be a bunt cheese kind of video, okay? This is a disclaimer. It is not about how to bunt cheese because that's not even possible in this year's game. This is going to be about how to make sure that you can score more runs when you get runners on third base, how to bunt effectively, and how to occasionally drop a drag bunt down possibly, okay? And also who to bunt with, when to bunt, and all that. So we're going to go ahead and get right to the video, but you guys make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and you leave a comment on this video here also, and you'll get another entry into the Joey Gallo autographed baseball card giveaway that I'm doing. That'll be running until the end of this month's ranked season. This month's ranked season will end on September 16th at 3 p.m. Pacific. That's exactly when the drawing will or the contest will end, and I'll do the drawing probably the next day on a video, and we'll show the drawing and the winner and all that live on the video, so you guys can see exactly who wins and know that it's a fair drawing and all that everything. So, but let's go ahead. I'm going to go into some practice mode right quick here, and let's get to the practice mode, and I'll start to show you guys exactly how to do the bunting. All right, you guys, so the first thing we're going to go over is the type of players to bunt with, and at the end of the video I'll kind of go through and show you guys some more better hitters to possibly do it with, but a good thing to check, and I'll show you guys on the cards here in just a few minutes, is going to be make sure in the quirks section of the of each card that they do have the bunting capabilities like listed as their quirks, and I'll show you exactly what I'm saying here in just a few minutes. But for this instance, we're going to be using Ricky Henderson. You know, good speed, good bunter. Primarily, you want to focus on people that have a good amount of speed, especially when you're trying to bunt for a hit. You also can bunt with anybody. In all honesty, I'm not going to say that you can't. Even guys that don't have good bunt numbers, you can still bunt with. It's going to be a little bit more risky, but you can definitely bunt with them still. So what you want to do though when you're going to bunt, and the first thing I want to show you guys is let's do a drag bunt. We'll work on drag bunts here, and the timing on the drag bunt is you want to be just slightly late on them as well. That one I was a little bit early on. And some of these are going to work, some of them aren't. Really, bunting is a crapshoot on this year's game. I don't even want to try to tell you that it's not. You just have to try to get lucky. Like that one's going to actually bounce, and he'll probably end up getting a hit out of it. No, maybe he didn't. Yeah, he did. No, he's out. He's out. Okay, I need to put it on repeat play. Hold on one second here. Let me do that right quick. Do it on repeat play, and we'll put Ricky back up there. Okay. All right, so what, you know, it's if you're bunting for a hit, man, it's very random. It's gonna be something that you're gonna have to be very careful with. But what I'm gonna suggest to you, like right there's a perfect example. If you are playing against a team where the guy's third baseman is low on fielding, that is the type of team to bunt on. Okay. Also, every once in a while, you will find a person that you're playing that does what I do. And what I do is I turn the shifts off. I have all default shifts off for my team. So my infielders don't come in and play in when, you know, when there's a bunter or a fast guy up at the plate. You know, a lot of teams, most teams don't do that. Most guys don't do that. They leave the shift on and all that stuff. So you just never know exactly how it's going to go. And I'm just kind of bunting right now for fun. I'm not even trying to, you know, it's just getting them down here and showing you guys exactly kind of the timing to get on it. So, but there's a specific player in general on my team that I like to do it with, and it's Rogers Hornsby. I know he has power, so it might seem kind of crazy to do it with him possibly sometimes, but he does have like 99 bunting ability also. See, I was a little bit late on those. But he's one that for some reason, even when guys have the shift and, you know, that's going to be a hit right there. And they even have the third base cover drag default on for some hitters. For him, for some reason, they play back. And now he is not a very fast 81 speed by all means. He is a little bit slower. So you've got to get like the perfect bunt down. But you guys have probably seen me do it in videos and on stream before where I have been able to be successful and get those bunts down with him. This is going to be another hit. ideally, there's no way to make it one of those soft bunts. It's really just about kind of catching the ball with the bat and trying to get the timing down perfect of it. And that's what I'm really trying to do. Like this one is a possibility that could be a hit also. Gonna be safe again. There we go. So that's like 3 straight right there that we've gotten hits on. So it is like I said, it's just hit or miss on when to do it. But one of the reasons that you would want to bunt in a game is, let's say you've been playing the game and you're getting kind of late in innings, man. The guy's maybe up by 1 run or so, and you are just really having a hard time and you're struggling getting hits and getting runs. And let's say you got a runner on third base and less than 2 outs. You know, you're not as confident that you're going to be able to get a hit to knock him in. You're not confident you're not going to be able to pop it up in the infield and not be able to get him in. And sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. So what I do when I bunt when there's a runner on third base, and let's go ahead and put a runner over there right quick, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. There we go. We'll repeat the play. All right, so we got a runner on third base. Look at him down there. All right, and we're going to have him steal. And we're going to aim down with the left joystick. Now, that's the negative thing that can happen, and you can get bid on. Every once in a while, they will pop the ball up, even if they're a good bunter. It happens to everybody, so it's kind of weird. But that's going to be a perfect type of bunt right there. Be able to get a hit out of it and the run score. With somebody like Ricky Henderson, obviously he's going to have the speed to be able to do this. So you just never know exactly what's going to happen, but. Let's do another one here real quick. Last year, you used to be able to bunt the ball to second base like that for hits, doing the bunt cheese tricks and all that. It's not like you can do that this year. It's a definite crapshoot this year on that. That as long as your batter has that high bunt quirk, that's what you want to do. And there's another one right there. Let's see, that one's going to be a chance where Ricky had a chance to possibly beat it out, but he's not going to be able to still. So, but yeah, runners on third base, and you're having a hard time getting a run scored. Just aim directly down, to keep you from popping the ball up, hopefully, is the goal with that. And just go for it, man. Square around before the pitch is thrown. Now you can drop a drag bunt down doing this. I don't suggest it really when you're doing the squeeze play because you might miss. Oh, just like that. And then you're kind of in a world of hurt right there. Yeah, see, I'm out. But what I recommend is doing the actual square around. As soon as the pitcher starts into his motion, go ahead and hit the triangle and square around and get the bunt down. And that's the best way to do it. The types of people to bunt with, like I said, pitchers, fast players, and primarily people, if you find ones that don't, when you're playing against a guy that they don't have the shift on, those are going to be the guys to do with. Now, look at this. This one, the first baseman breaks for. Ricky's going to beat this to first and get a base hit on it. If you can get the first baseman to break off, and you can try to aim this way to do it, with a fast guy, you've got a chance of beating them to first. Now, Ricky's not going to beat him to first. He's going to stop and tag him right there, so we're not going to have that happen. But yeah, that's pretty much exactly when I bunt. I do it. You guys have seen me do it with just about anybody, and prove it to you right here. Like that one's a pop up. It happens. It's going to happen with everybody. But let's go. And my point of proving that you can do it with anybody, like look at this. We're going to put King Griffey Jr. up. All right. And Ramon says that he wishes Griffey wishes his bunt numbers were higher. But we're going to try to drop a bunt down with Griffey right here just to show you exactly that you can do it with anyone. Right there. But you are taking the gamble. They're not going to get it down every time for you. But if you're pretty confident in it, you think you can get the run in, and that's the best way for you to tie up a game or take the lead late or something like that, or do this. Look, he's going to beat this one out for a hit probably. Yep, beats the first baseman there and the pitcher to the bag. So, but yeah, even these power guys you can manage to it with. But you guys go into practice mode and get your timing down for the bunts and practice on it. That's going to be your best bet. Now, see, Griffey's not a bunter, so he popped that one up. And but let me back out of this, and we're going to go look at some bunting cards that I have on my team and guys that you guys might be able to use. All right, so you guys look at my squad here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this quirk that I'm talking about, and we're going to go right here to Rogers Hornsby, and if you R1 tab over to quirks, you'll see on here he has Bunt Master, excels at sacrifice bunting and drag bunting, and then look at his numbers on here. He has 97 bunt, 97 drag bunt. So he does have a very good chance of being able to get a good drag bunt down for you. A lot of times I find with the drag bunts, when you're trying to bunt for a hit, you end up bunting the ball foul, just down the left field line, a little bit foul. if you've got a player like Griffey, the 99 Griffey, and I don't know if I recommend bunting with him or not, but it's a possibility. You know, you just can't hit anything in the game. You're just struggling to get a runner on base, and you need to do something. You could drop a drag bunt down to that left side with Griffey, especially if there's nobody on base. Then when you got you've got nobody on that left side. But it is going to be tricky, man. You're going to have like a pitcher who's not a good fielder, that they're not going to be able to get to the ball quick to be able to throw you out and all that. But guys that I bunt with primarily on the team, I will go with Rogers Hornsby. I will try it with Robbie Alomar here, and if you notice, he also has the bunt master there. Excels at sacrifice bunting and drag bunting. Let's see, Ichiro is another one that I'm sure has it here. Let's see, right there. Yep, excels at sacrifice bunting and drag bunting, so he's got the bunt master quirk. Willie Mays actually has it too, I believe. Let's double check here. Actually, he doesn't. Willie Mays doesn't have it. What is his bunting stat? No, his bunting stat isn't that great. But because he has some speed, it's a very possibility with him that you could do it. Just like I said, it's not a chance in a surefire way that you're going to be more successful with it. But what I recommend, like I said, is go into the practice mode, get your timing down for the bunts, kind of work on that a little bit. With pitchers are good for bunting. Most of the time, every once in a while, they will pop it up and you'll get that double play if you're trying something. But when your pitcher comes up, don't be afraid to sacrifice bunt him over to the next base. If you're trying to sacrifice him from first to second, you do want to steal with the base runner. And you might wait a pitch to do it because the guy that you're playing might suspect that you would do it on the first pitch. So maybe do it when you get one strike or after that first pitch, because sometimes they'll pitch out. But that's probably the best bet to try to drop the bunt down. But you do want to be stealing, because if on the speed of the runner that you have on first base, they will be able to still turn a double play on. If you're doing it from second to third, I suggest taking that extra step on your leadoff at second base, but don't steal. The runner should just go to third anyway, and that way you avoid the double play possibility if you were to pop the bunt up. So, that's a possibility. If my pitcher comes up and I've got less than 1 out, if I've got no outs on the board, and I've got a runner on second base, dude, I'm bunting for sure. I'm gonna bunt him over to third base, and then if I got a runner on third base with less than 2 outs, I've got 1 out on there. Man, I mean, of course you're gonna, you got a chance to possibly bunt him in again and then get the squeeze play going, or you can swing away, try to hit a ground ball or a sac fly and get that run in. But I think you guys will be able to score more runs if you play this bunting thing a little bit smart, and you just got to be selective about how you do it. Don't do it too much to somebody in a game. Obviously, that becomes cheese, and you're just gonna piss people off. Which, if you're winning, who cares? But anyway, I know from personal experience from last year, that's what happened to me. But yeah, let's look at a couple others. Obviously, the Ricky Henderson card is a good one. I'm pretty sure he has it on here. Let's see. No, he doesn't actually. His bunting is okay though at 66, so you could definitely do it with him. Not going to be a problem. Kenny Lofton is one that has it there as bunt master. I'm not sure if Tony Gwynn or not. He has 72 on his bunting ability, but he doesn't have it. I think they have to be at like a 75 or higher, 75 or 80 or higher to get the quirk on it. Louis Aparicio definitely has it. He's an awesome bunter, and with that 99 speed, that's a good way to go. Ozzie Smith has it. That's another one. I know a bunch of you guys have. And then Jackie Robinson, the new 99 one, is a good one as well. So hopefully you guys have got some examples here of how to do it. I wish there was like an actual trick to be able to show you to get it like right every time. There's not a glitchy trick or anything this year. It's just something that you got to play, you got to gamble with, in all honesty. But if you're having a hard time scoring runs and getting runners on base, man, it might be worth the gamble to just try it. And you guys have seen me in games. I will do it with anybody. I've probably done it with Lou Gehrig. I've done it with Pudge. I do it with George Brett. I haven't done it with Griffey yet. I have done it with Willie Mays. I'll bunt with anybody if I'm having a hard time getting runs in. I know I trust in my pitching ability to be able to shut people down and keep them from scoring very many runs. So I know that all I have to do is just get a bunt down in some way, shape, or form, and a lot of times it'll get me a run or sacrifice somebody over to the next base so that I can get them in with the next hitter. But hope you guys enjoyed the video today. I hope it helps. If you guys have any questions, ask me questions about the bunting in the comments also. And remember, you guys leave a comment and you'll get another entry into the Joey Gallo Autograph Giveaway. You guys do me a favor, as always, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Practice that bunting. Practice in the practice mode. That's the best way to get your timing down for it. Y'all have a great one. Peace.